happened with
So
Rebecca
I was sitting here,
earlier.
I was on my phone. She comes up, knocks on the window. I asked her if I can help her. She said, "Oh, are you okay?" I said, "Yes." And then she demands my ID. It's not a stop and ID state.
Okay.
I don't have to give up my ID if there's no crime being committed. She's not investigating a crime.
Okay.
And I'm obviously okay. I was interacting with her.
Okay.
And then she just won't leave. Now she won't let me leave. She won't let me get out so she can get in and we can go.
Do you mind if I get your name?
Why?
That was the question I asked.
I don't mind. This is just interrupting my day.
Okay.
Well, when he wasn't gonna give me his ID, I told him to leave, and he said I'm not going anywhere. And so then he stayed and was like, I'm not leaving my girlfriend here. And so then I was like, well, you're gonna give me your ID, and then he wouldn't give it to me.
When a rookie female cop forgets how to conduct a traffic stop without any backup. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Angelo. This encounter takes place in Kitsap County and begins as a situation that, under normal circumstances, should have remained straightforward. Instead, it gradually turns into a drawn-out exchange marked by uncertainty, inconsistent explanations, and visible confusion over authority and procedure. This encounter takes place in Kitsap County and begins with contact initiated by a female tribal police officer without backup. The female officer approaches alone, instructions are given, then softened. The reason for the stop is never stated. The person being contacted repeatedly asks what laws being enforced and whether they are being detained. Those questions do not receive a direct answer. As the interaction continues, the female officer appears unsure how to proceed. At different moments, the situation is framed as a welfare check, then as an investigation, and then as a detention. Each explanation overlaps, but none are defined. The lack of a specific articulated offense becomes increasingly noticeable as time passes. Watch how this female officer turns what should have been a simple investigation into something far bigger than it ever needed to be.
So this dude is not. So when I pulled up over here, he was slumped over at the wall. The car was running. Okay, he's refusing to give me his ID. She got herself involved and he started calling me a psychopath and is recording me. He's saying that he's just refusing to give me his ID, and I let him know he's detained. He's not free to go, and so I'm kind of like,
Okay.
So I called up one of my partners and I was like, well, what do I do? Like, because I'm by myself. I don't want to get into a situation where like I throw him into cuffs and then like. So I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but I don't believe I'm violating anybody's rights or anything.
Okay. Yeah, did you contact like your supervisor? Because I don't know what all that you're able to do. What's up, man?
1802 is on his way here right now.
What's not against law?
So I was sitting here waiting for her to come out of the casino.
You Rebecca?
No, this is her daughter. Rebecca's
I'm
her
Rebecca's
mother.
daughter.
Okay. Yeah, I just saw that it was registered to Rebecca.
Yeah,
I know the whole situation that happened with Rebecca.
So I was sitting here, I was on my phone. She comes up, knocks on the window. I asked her if I can help her. She said, "Oh, are you okay?" I said, "Yes." And then she demands my ID. It's not a stop and ID state.
Okay.
I don't have to give up my ID if there's no crime being committed. She's not investigating a crime.
Okay.
And I'm obviously okay. I was interacting with her.
Okay.
And then she just won't leave. Now she won't let me leave. She won't let me get out so she can get in and we can go.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have a chat with her, figure out
Her pride is in the way.
Okay. Do you mind if I get your name?
Why?
That was the question I asked.
I don't mind. This is just interrupting my day.
Okay. It's like 5 a.m.
There's no reason for it.
Okay. I'm just asking, do you mind if I get your name?
If she remembers, she actually has my name because we've interacted before on the other side by the hotel.
Okay.
In this same vehicle, but I don't see any point in it. I didn't ask her to come over and talk
Yeah, I
to me.
got you. In all fairness, about like names and stuff, we do interact with a lot of people, so sometimes it's hard to remember names, right?
Okay.
So I just asked if you would mind if I got your name. If not,
I do mind.
I said his name out loud
just go over
a few
there.
seconds ago. She should remember it. She heard me say it.
Okay. I mean, I have no context as to this, so I'm gonna go talk to her.
Yes, I'm just the
Okay.
citizen that is being impeded in his day.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to her, figure out what's going on from her
Okay.
perspective.
I
Okay.
would like to know if I'm still detained.
Well, I'll talk to her about that, right? Because this is where it gets into a weird area, right?
Yeah.
Where it's tribal.
Yeah.
So they're doing tribal stuff here.
It's tribal.
This is tribal land.
Right.
This is
but
all Fort
I'm still
Gamble.
a citizen of the state. I'm a member of the tribe.
They're not enforcing a tribe code on you, but because they control this land, we don't have an MOU as the county right? So we can't overstep what they're doing.
Right, and
Right.
And all I was doing.
That's
was
why I'm gonna
sitting
defer
here
to
waiting
her.
For her, so
Okay.
I would like for somebody not to let her blow things out of proportion.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her, figure out what's going on from her perspective, right? Because I just got here
I appreciate
with no context, right?
I was slumped over at the wheel, and I tried to ID him, and basically he's not wanting to give me his ID. We made a big old deal about it. So I'm out on this call right now. Huh? No. What? Well, when he wasn't gonna give me his ID, I told him to leave, and he said I'm not going anywhere. And so then he stayed and was like, I'm not leaving my girlfriend here. And so then I was like, well, you're gonna give me your ID, and then he wouldn't give it to me. So I gave him an opportunity to leave. So George is here right now. They're out here right now.
What up?
He's still not giving ID.
Okay.
No, I asked if he
I'll
would
give you a call
mind
back.
giving me his name. And he goes,
So-
no, but why?
I gave him an
Oh, bro.
opportunity to leave. I said, since you're not going to give me your... Because you slumped over, like I already told you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gave him multiple chances to give me his ID. And this is obstruction at this point. You're slumped over, the car is running. Like he was slumped over, like literally over the wheel.
Did you knock on the window to
Yeah.
wake him up?
Yeah, I had him knocked twice. Well, then So then I told him, well, if you're not going to give me your ID, then leave. You need to leave then. And he said, no, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And he said his girlfriend or whoever was inside the casino. And
Yeah, this is one of the weird areas where, like, I
I
come
know.
as a second.
That's
so
why.
No, yeah.
Now that you're here, like, I'll hang out.
Yeah.
I don't know actually what. I don't really have any grounds I can make conversation with him because he.
No, yeah.
That's where I get... That's where I'm like... I know that I'm not in the wrong. So she starts coming out here and recording me and calling me a psychopath and telling me I wish I had and all this other shit and blah, 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 which doesn't matter.
It's a weird wish.
Freedom of
but-
speech, but
Yeah.
this is where I'm used to being, not tribal and
Well, who were you just talking to?
Sergeant Lee.
What did he say?
He was just like, yeah, if you gave him the opportunity to leave and he didn't, like, yeah.
I mean, we have this, but we can. Well, that's not different.
You know who's probably gonna be more versed in this? 1802. He's on his way.
Yeah. Well, we can just pull him out, put him in his house, and go from there.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, man, I'm gonna have you step aside. He's gonna be going into cuffs.
I'm going into cuffs for what? For what?
I already asked him when.
Okay, are you in this question? No, I'm asking you a question. What is the crime?
What is the crime?
Yes, what is the crime?
The crime is that we're investigating.
What do you investigate?
Because on the reservation, we have
On the
zero
reservation, yes, I would do the casino.
No.
Can I say my side? Or are you just going to take one side that wasn't here?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I was in the casino, he was in the car, right? And then we switched because we have the dog. So everywhere I there's my mom and over here. So we didn't want to call. Okay? Right. Okay?
What up?
So I was in the casino, I spent my money, I came out here, she went in the casino, I was waiting for her. And so she comes up to the window, asks if I'm okay, yeah, I'm okay. I started talking to her. Alright? So then what crime was committed? Sitting in my car is not a crime.
I talked on the phone.
Okay. Yeah, they just requested a second, and I was like, I think I'm the closest. I'll start yelling.
I was coming off a highway 3. So, okay. Like, I can turn on that way.
Yeah.
I talked to her on the phone on my way up here. I was like, what's going on? Well, he's slumped over. Didn't know if he was sleeping or not. Came out, started recording me and everything. Like, alright, well, that's not illegal. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, so that's why I shut down. Yeah, I'll hang out here. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah, just let me know
Yeah, absolutely.
if you guys end up needing. That's why I was like, if you need county, I'll be headed there. Yeah.
In the end, the encounter concludes without any charges, citations, or enforcement action. No crime is identified, and the situation ends after additional officers arrive and the uncertainty becomes impossible to ignore. The stop does not lead to an arrest, and the original justification for the contact is never established on scene. What remains is a trail of unanswered questions, shifting explanations, and an investigation that grew far beyond its original scope without producing evidence of wrongdoing. Encounters like this are a reminder of how important it is to protect yourself when a stop begins to expand without clarity. If you find yourself in a similar situation, it's reasonable to ask what the investigation is about, whether you are being detained, and what specific laws being enforced. If no answer is given, it's also reasonable to ask whether you are free to leave. You do not have to guess what officers are thinking or fill in gaps for them. Keep questions simple, listen carefully, and document the interaction when possible. Knowing your rights, asking for clarity, and staying focused on the law helps prevent situations from escalating beyond what is justified. This case shows why accountability matters, why authority must stay within legal limits, and why viewers should always understand their rights when a simple interaction starts turning into something much bigger. My name is Angelo, signing off.